In this video, I am super excited to be sharing with each and every last one of you all the ultimate secret with mindset shift. I'm going to be giving you all some points and some tips and some strategies to actually help you shift that mindset from one position to another. So let's hop into this video. Let's start the intro somewhere about now. How is everyone doing? Super excited and fired up to be here talking with each and every last one of you all. But y'all know how I like to start this thing out. Do one of three things for me right now. I need you to like, share, and comment, because you never know who might need to hear this. And the whole purpose of me coming to you each and every week is to become the river and not the reservoir. So this provides you all with value so you can go out there and provide value to others. Now, what I want to talk about this week is the ultimate secret with mindset shift. Everyone needs a mindset shift. And there are some secrets that come with you shifting your mindset, but you just have to be real mindful of it. And I just want to break it down into the terms of statements that can help you shift your mind. And when we talking about your shifting or your mind, yes, it's going to take some time, and it's going to take the decision of you actually wanting to change, because nothing changes in your life until you make a decision to change the circumstances of your life. And our mindset are just a reflection of the circumstances that we go through. If you want to change the circumstances that you are in right now, you must first change your mindset. Mindset is key. It's the beginning and the ending to everything. So it's all up to you about exactly where you are right now. And it's all up to you changing exactly where you are right now. But I just want to hop into the first point of this mindset one-on-one shift. And the first point being, your thoughts shape your reality. That is very big, because if you look at it, thoughts become things. If you are a big fan of The Secret or Bob Proctor himself, the late legendary Bob Proctor himself, your thoughts that you have become things, and your things turn into reality, and your reality is shaped by your actions. You must understand that the thoughts that you hold in your head repetitiously, it unfolds into your reality. So now you might be looking at me like, okay, DT, what are you talking about? If you are going through something bad, right, why hold that bad thought which carries over into bad energy into your life? And then now we all are wondering ourselves, why are these things going so wrong in my life if I am basically trying to do it right or go about it in a good way? It's your thoughts, people. Your thoughts have so much power in them, because they are basically the most honest thing that you have on you, but you're not knowing you have your conscious and your subconscious. Whatever goes on in your subconscious, it will manifest on the outside. I'm going to say it again. Whatever goes on in your subconscious will manifest in your reality. So you need to be thinking good things, saying good things, and doing good things. Whatever you think about comes about. You need to be able to filter these thoughts out. And I love putting it into the analogy of a coffee maker. So we all know when you're making coffee, you have to put the little coffee filter in there, just because you don't want the grains of the coffee to leak down in your cup. Now, if you have those grains of the coffee leak down into your cup, it's going to leave you with some nasty residue. So the thing is, you have to be able to filter your thoughts on whether it's going to be positive or whether it's going to be negative. You don't want any negativity getting into your cup of life, because guess what? It's going to leave a residue. You want more positivity than negativity. Don't let the negativity in your life carry over and knock the positivity out of your life. So you have to be able to filter your thoughts into the things that you do want rather than the things that you don't want, because Your thoughts are going to give you what you want, whether you want it or you don't want it. I'm going to say that again. Your thoughts are going to give you what you want, whether you want it or you don't want it. So be real mindful of the thoughts that you have, because whatever you hold in your head, you will start to hold in your hand. Do you want it to be gold or do you want it to be crap? I'm going to say that again. Do you want it to be gold or do you want it to be crap? It's totally up to you. So I'm still standing on my point is your thoughts shape your reality. Now it's all up to you about how you want it to be shaped. All up to you. Now point number 2, you can't change what you don't acknowledge. Whatever you don't face is going to stay in your face. Simple as that. We all go through things in life, but you must understand that you have to acknowledge the wrong that's in your life in order to make it right. If you don't acknowledge what's in your life that's going wrong right now, it's going to stay in your life. Some of those things you have to talk to and talk out your life. If it's something bad going on, yeah, I totally understand that it's bad right now, but I know some good going to come from it. You see how I didn't just stay stuck in exactly where it is that I am. I had to change my language. And once I changed my language, then it shifted over into action. But like I told you, it all starts with your mindset. What type of thoughts do you have? And once you acknowledge those negative thoughts, now you'll find yourself making it more easier for you to move on. That's it. Once you acknowledge whatever it is, now you can make the shift to actually move on. And if you don't acknowledge it, it starts to stay in your life. And the more that it stays in your life, the more wrong that you see come about in life. It's going to stay there and it's going to keep hitting you until you just make the decision to say, you know what? I'm acknowledging this right now, so I have knowledge of it. And anything that you have knowledge of, guess what? Now I can start to take actions to shift the things that I don't like that's going on in my life. But if you don't acknowledge it, it's just going to keep going. So now you'll find yourself on more the end of tolerating it than actually changing it. You don't want to tolerate anything in life. The more things that you tolerate in life, the more things that's going to beat you up in life. Have you ever been in high school, middle school, elementary school, and you have always seen this bullying on a kid who was, I ain't going to say more intelligent, but was more different? And notice once this kid was getting bullied, the more that it just fold up and take it, he or she fold up and take it, the more that they get bullied. So you're tolerating something. If you tolerate something, just be expected to get beat up every day. I'm going to say it again. Just be expected to get beat up every day. So now you control the experience of your life by what you choose to acknowledge. Don't ignore anything negative going on in your life. You have to confront it. The more you confront stuff, the more stuff will leave your life. Because now it see that you're not a pushover. And life is so precious that you should not find yourself becoming a pushover of life. You should always stand up for whatever it is that you want, and especially whatever it is that you dream. Because your dream is the payment for your future. And a lot of people let that payment go into default, and then they let other people collect on it. Don't find yourself becoming that person. I'm telling you, you can't change what you don't acknowledge. So in order to change it, start paying more attention to it and address it accordingly. But number 3, sometimes it's hard to see the silver lining. We always find ourselves not paying attention to the fine print. Pay attention to what it is that you want. Pay attention to what it is that you want. And sometimes it might be hard to see the silver lining because of the circumstances that you're going through. And one thing I do know about your circumstances that you do have, it can blur your vision of your future because now you're letting something damage your eyesight. when your eyesight is basically what you physically see, but sometimes you have to operate from your mind sight. Operate from the standpoint of it's already done. Don't let your circumstances knock you off from your outcome. I'm saying it again. Don't let your circumstances knock you off from your outcome. You get to choose that by the actions that you put in. Don't let nothing else knock you off from that. That's the silver lining between right now and where you are right now and your dreams. It's basically, do you have the will to get over your circumstances? Or are your circumstances going to get over on you? That's the question that you need to be asking yourself. You have to be able to face that. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Any decision that you make on your life is going to be hard, but do you have the tenacity to overcome it? If you can overcome it, you have so many great things on the other side of it. But it's all up to you making a decision today. That's going to be the shift in your mindset. Once you make a decision, that means you got to separate from the old in order to get to the new. But you just have to be willing to make that decision. So the decision is all on you. Number 4. I hope y'all catch this. Number 4. You're only as limited as your mindset. Don't never get to a point where you feel like you have a cap on what it is that you are doing. You are limitless. You have the ability to do anything in this world. You are more than capable. You are overqualified. You can do anything that it is that you want in this world, but guess what it all starts with? Go back to point 1. It all starts with your thoughts. It all starts with your thoughts. Because like I just told you, you were paying attention in the first beginning, thoughts become things. Which if you can think about it, you can hold it in your hand. So it's all up to you to not limit yourself. Now, the day and time that we are in right now, social media puts so many limitations on what it is that we can do and what we can't do. Because we get so much caught up into the comparison, and the comparison is the thief of joy. And you should have joy no matter what stage or what season it is that you're going through in life. You should keep finding this. Matter of fact, you should rejoice in your journey. Keep finding reasons to have joy while you're going through whatever you're going through, because you can get through it because you got through it before. Don't limit yourself. I believe in you. You are more than capable of doing whatever it is that you want, but you just have to make that decision to do whatever it is that you're called to do instead of just settling. And see, a lot of us get so comfortable in life that we just settle. And then now you limited from your full potential by you settling. You should never be settling in life. You should always feel uncomfortable with whatever it is that you have in life. Not dissatisfied, but uncomfortable. Because we always show gratitude, but you should always feel uncomfortable about where it is that you are right now in life and want more. Even if you do achieve some type of success, don't get fooled off this success, because success is a moving target. It's the progressive realization of a worthy idea. We all have ideas every single day, but you have to act on those ideas every single day. Don't get yourself limited by your thinking. I call it stinking thinking, because after a while, once it sits there like spoiled milk, it starts to smell. And you don't want that type of fragrance on you. You want that smell good. So smell good comes with some type of action. Catch that. And number 5, do not let your past hold you back. Your past is your past for a reason. I was listening to this thing on YouTube, and it said the reason why the rear view mirror is so small and your windshield is so big is because your past is behind you and your future is ahead of you. Your past is behind you and your future is ahead of you. That was mean. That is a good analogy. Don't get so caught up in your past. Look more forward to your future. Don't get caught up in the time that it's going to take to get to your future. Don't get caught up in it. Because I'd rather crawl to my future than to run back to my past. I'm going to say that again. I'd rather crawl to my future than to run back to my past. Everything takes time. Don't let those past experiences affect your future reality. Don't get caught up in your past. Your past is your past for a reason. Don't get caught up in it. Don't get tripped up on it. And then if you do get tripped up on it and you fall down, get right back up. Don't stay there. Because you making a bed to your future, you decide whether you make it soft or whether you make it hard. Either way, you want to lay in it. So I'm telling you, your thoughts become reality. You have to acknowledge those things in life. And don't get caught up by it being so hard about you seeing the silver lining. You control your vision. You control it. You control what comes about in your life. You control the boundaries that you have in your life. So don't let that wall stop you exactly where you are, because you do not have a limited mindset. You are more than capable of doing what you're doing or what you aspire to do. And most of all, do not let your past hold you back when you are destined for greatness. Yes, you looking at this video right now, you are destined for greatness. But I hope you took some type of values from this video so you can go and start to implement it throughout this year. Matter of fact, start this week. Start today. You should have started yesterday. But this is the shifting of the mindset. And I just gave you an ultimate secret to shift your mindset. But do me a favor, follow me on IG @whoisDT and DT Stare Chill on Facebook. And if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you doing? Subscribe now so you never miss any type of value being dropped on a week-to-week basis. So that's DTSTURGHILL. But y'all have a good one, and we're going to kick this week off right by shifting. All right.